Greetings, this is SirCatFlay, and this is episode 2 of Fantastic Minecraft. In this episode, I'll be working on my house and getting some materials ready for what I plan on doing, really. It turns out, this is a plains biome surrounded by a roofed forest, so not only do we have an abundant supply of wood, but we can also get horses to spawn in this area, and that is not very good. Well, what do you know, there's a lava pit over here too. So not only do we now have an access to lava, but we also have access to horse spawns and all this fancy shit. So what I plan on doing for my house design is making an old-fashioned kind of deal. Like, it'll be fairly large, probably maybe 30 blocks high. It'll also go underground too for a basement area. But old-fashioned houses really strike me because they're very colorful. The inside is usually very decorative, and it's just, I think that since Minecraft has such a lovely amount of options for color, especially with the hardened clay blocks, it would be the perfect house to do. So that is what I'm going to be doing. Before I start running around, I should make sure I'm ready. So I need some torches. Alright. Now this looks like what is it? Spruce wood? Yeah, okay. So this is pretty interesting. So now we have access to dark wood as opposed to oak wood, which is okay. I was hoping for oak wood so that you get that lighter texture. I guess this could be like dark hardwood flooring. Let's collect all these fucking logs. This is the first roofed forest tree I've ever cut down, so I don't know how they spawn. If there's any other logs up there. Okay. It really pisses me off when there's floating leaf blocks. It drives me nuts. Like, if there's a leaf block high in the sky, like above the clouds, I'll pillar up to it to get rid of it, because it's fucking annoying and it looks stupid. Suspended blocks are not cool. Funny because it doesn't even really make sense, but that's how Minecraft works. I really like how there are mushrooms in this biome too. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. I was gonna leave them, but okay. It adds a really nice touch. And over here I found a lava pit, so this is useful also for if I need to, you know, if I'm not feeling like using coal for smelting, or I don't know, it's just always nice to have lava nearby. I don't have to go underground anymore. But before I start digging around with that, I should probably stop these treacherous flames from burning down this lovely forest. And there goes my axe, which is not good news. Guess I can punch it out. Steve's hardcore. He punches fire. Hell, he punches everything, let alone fire. I don't know how far fire spreads. I believe I have it on normal right now. I'm not down to do early game Minecraft on hard. That would just be stupid. Oh fuck, never mind. I'm hoping it doesn't spread super far. It looks like these ones have already reached their limit. Which is okay. Alright, so I've established what I'm going to be doing, and I should probably actually do it. And I think I should do the gathering part off camera because it's probably not that fun to watch. Oh, we got a man in a cave down there. Well, I know where I'm going to go. Anyway, I will be back shortly. Alrighty, I'm back, and I've done a little bit of terraforming, basically just shaving off dirt from this mountain over here and other areas. And this is where I'm going to build the entrance to my house. What I'm thinking is having the entrance in this kind of area, maybe a little bit further back, like so, and then over here I'll have the main house area. This will all be gone, of course. So the house will look over in this direction towards this lovely mountain over here that I found in episode 1. So as far as the outer design goes, old-fashioned houses tend to have like pillars at the entrance, kind of like there's white pillars surrounding the door on either side. So I think what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna gather a shit-ass load of quartz from the nether, and I'm gonna be making the outer area of my house out of that. And on the inside, I'll be using different colors of carpet and Jesus. Hello. I'm gonna be using different colors of carpet and hardened clay to make it look colorful. And at the same time, I'm gonna have wooden floors, and I'm gonna do my best to make it look like an old-fashioned house. Don't mind that. That's just me being lazy. So once I deal with this little bastard, I don't think he can get up from there. Yeah, okay. Smart pathing? Where'd he go? Now I'm confused. Maybe he despawned. Anyway, so that's what I'm going to be doing. And I guess I should get the layout going. Oh, there you are. Oh. I also made myself some food, and I collected a few trees. These are actually kind of annoying to cut down. They're not as bad as jungle trees, of course, but they are really fat, and the best way to cut them down is to probably pillar on top of them and just spiral down. So this is where the house is gonna be. Alright, so I'm gonna get a layout going for this. This is the general size. I'm not actually going to make the house out of wood, like the outer area. Once I deal with this asshole who keeps vanishing on me. My goodness. I haven't died yet, and because I said that, I'm obviously gonna die probably right now. So I'm really trying to be careful. Every time it's been night, I've slept in this comfy bed in the middle of nowhere, and I've managed to get out safe. I almost died in the first episode, but that was just due to lack of food. Okay, enough talk. Let's get this layout done. So it should be square. The corner I'm thinking should be more like this. It shouldn't have a solid corner. Instead, there should be a gap here. And I think that it'll make the house look like it has more of a shape to it, if you know what I mean. Not just like a box. So I should probably center that before I try and eye it. The entrance is going to be 4 wide. That looks about right. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But and it is almost nighttime again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So we have an I don't want to have a 3 wide door, because if I go inside and I want to have a picture on the back wall that's 2 by 2 blocks, then you know, it's just odd numbers are usually easier to work with, but even numbers are better in this case. Well, for the particular design that I'm looking for. I think since I've decided to make the front area this long, it should be a 3 block corner. So let's get this going. Now, I don't want it to be too big because it is still early game and I don't have that many materials. Just a nice basis. That would be wrong. That would be very wrong to do it like that. So this is going to be the entrance wing. There'll probably be something nice hanging from the ceiling. The roof is going to be pointy, of course, old-fashioned style. I'm not looking for any crazy dome. Floor is probably going to be made out of spruce wood, nice and dark. I'll probably dig this all out and use the dirt here to touch up the land. So this is the general size of the entrance. What is with these mobs? Like, they're just sneaking up on me. Ooh, you gonna get me? Oh, asshole. Oh, jeez. I can't even get to him. Like, holy shit. Okay. Oh, cool. Got some bones. So this is the general size. This wing is also going to be huge. This is going to have my chest room in it. It is going to have all that cool stuff. Alchemy lab, enchanting room, anvil, all that. So that is that. I think for now I'm going to dig out this floor while I talk about some other things. So in the first episode I was talking about how I wanted to improve my fraps quality, or my frame rate rather. Turns out that when recording with fraps, I know on my computer especially, it seems a little laggy while I'm playing the game. But after checking the last video, the overall quality turned out to be smooth, and there weren't that many lag spikes. So the final product of the video recording is good. Which is great, because I was getting a little worried about this not working out. My computer has some pretty good specs. Like, it wouldn't really make sense if it was having a hard time. But the videos are recording at full size, so it is about a gig per minute, which is always important to keep in mind. Another thing that I wanted to correct was how I said that I couldn't open the chat and type. You can totally type. I was just pressing enter because I thought I was playing an MMO. So yeah, just clarifying that. I'm also very happy with the new features of YouTube. Like, back then I made a couple of videos on YouTube and posted them. Like, it was like a fad having a YouTube account. It still is, but in grade 8, everyone in my class had a YouTube channel. Like, even if they didn't make videos, it was just like, yeah, I got a YouTube account. But the features were very limited back then. You could only have, I believe, a 10-minute video. There was like a gig limit, something like that. Yeah, it was, you were really constrained by the rules. Partners, however, YouTube partners had access to everything. So it kind of gave you a goal to being a partner, like just for those additional features. Of course, being paid to make videos is cool too, but anyway. Now they've made it so that you can do things like add custom thumbnails to videos without being a partner, and I think that is fantastic because it gives you an opportunity to look professional. The thumbnail of the video, I find, is one of the most important things, because if there's a clear thumbnail, if it's good quality, it makes the video look, it looks like it's professionally made. And I can't stress it enough, but a professional looking product is very important, especially if you want to be considered a professional. Like, professional work makes you professional. It's, believe it or not, yeah. This actually is taking a while, probably because I'm using stone pickaxes like a frickin' idiot. So I'm really happy about those features, how they're giving them to everyone now. It's a good way to start out. I'm not too fond of the limited channel design now. Like, the previous channel design in 2012, of course I'm categorizing it by year because that's how often they change it. But the 2012 layout was great. I really liked how you could change the background, and at the top of the page you could have different links. I know you can still have them now, but you could really customize what the buttons look like and everything. I just thought that was really cool. I even made my own template for a background. Like, I didn't really make any videos by then, but I wanted to have a cool looking channel anyway. And now the only real customizable options you get is the top banner at the top of your page, which I guess the reasoning behind it is that you can resize it, like it resizes with the platform you're watching videos on, or viewing the channel on rather. I know that's how they justify it, but the fact that the background of your channel now is reverted back to white, I think kind of sucks. You can't change that. I don't know if there is a way, but I haven't seen anyone's channel with color, and I'm sure that they would have done that. Oh, okay. I don't know how that happened. My scroller is very sensitive, I guess. I'll be trying to eat food and I'll end up placing blocks everywhere. So that's the channel layout. I actually I decided to make sticky notes with different things that I can talk about. That way the video stays interesting. Like, I'm really trying here. I don't want to sound boring. I don't want to sound like I'm rambling either. And something like building in Minecraft is a lot more interesting when somebody's just talking, even if it's what they're talking about is irrelevant. It just makes it more bearable to watch, even though obviously you're committed to watching it in the first place. I don't know. It's mostly just practice so that I can experiment with how I consistently talk about things while doing something else at the same time, like multitasking. And be sure to leave a comment if you think I'm talking too much, or if you think what I'm talking about is fucking stupid, or if you just, if what I'm talking about is good, or if I should come up with other things to talk about. This sucks. The whole floor, it probably won't stay a flat spruce wood. I'm probably going to change that. But yeah. So let me know if what I'm talking about is boring or stupid, or I don't know, just give me a reason to do it. So just get more wood from these fat ass trees. Back to YouTube. I've been having a problem in Google Chrome with HTML5. I know that there is an opt-in trial for the HTML5 video player, which is it's a different type of video player as opposed to Flash player. It kind of changes the way that the video UI looks, which doesn't really matter. But one thing that's been really getting on my nerves, and this is a Google Chrome thing. The volume slider on videos don't work. And I know you could say, well, I can obviously just turn down the volume with my mixer on my computer, but the point is, if I open a music video, it's been instinct since I've started watching YouTube videos to just use the slider to turn it down if it's too loud, or even to turn it up, because sometimes my slider will be on a very low setting and I won't be able to listen to the music video at a decent volume because I can't adjust the slider, and I have to turn my computer sounds up to like 100%. And then, if I open a window or something and it makes a sound, then it blasts me out of my chair. So anyway, that's been really annoying, and even though I've opted out of the trial, it still uses the HTML5 player, especially in the videos that I've just posted. Like, I can't preview them back to see if my volume is right, like my voice, if that's too quiet or loud. And it's really annoying. So I don't know, I hope they get around to fixing that soon, but it's pretty crazy. In the first episode, when I recorded this video, when I just started the making, I've never actually made a long video before. The longest one was probably maybe 5 minutes. Boy, did I have trouble exporting it. I knew the format that I needed for it to look nice and be clear quality. I knew how to do that, but it is nighttime. Come on. I knew how to format it correctly, but when I exported it, it said it would take an hour to do so because I wanted it to be 1080p. Okay, I'll wait an hour. After it finished exporting, it said there was a problem compiling the movie. So it didn't end up exporting it. what really pissed me off, though, was that it decided to tell me that after it was already finished, which sucked. So obviously I had to do it again. And when that finished, it turns out that my outro clip with my logo on it wasn't found in the video, so there was just a bunch of lettering that said, you know, media not found. So that sucked. So I had to export it again, and then I started exporting it a third time, and it turned out that I forgot to adjust the frame size so that there's not that black line on the top and bottom of the video. So I had to start over again, and that one was half hour through. But finally I got it done, and I was really hoping that it wouldn't mess up again, and it was nice to me. So that's cool. But holy shit, was that ever a lot of trouble to go through. Alright, so I've run into a bit of a problem here, and that's that I'm not getting that much done while I'm talking. So I think I've answered my own question here, and I am talking too much. But I don't really have the materials and plans aside from what I have already. So I think what I need to do is I need to do more things off camera in preparation for what I'm doing now. I don't think it's quite time to end the episode, but I believe in episode 3 I will be going into a creative world and showing you a bunch of different color combinations with hardened clay that I'm looking forward to. And then of course off camera I will do a lot more gathering so that I'm better prepared for actually constructing things. Just get rid of this mushroom. Turns out I'm getting rid of this frickin' thing after all, which is great. Mushroom. And there's the goddamn street cleaner coming through to sabotage my recording, which is just great. Street's not even dirty. Although occasionally I whip an apple core out the front door, but you know, that's biodegradable. It's natural, you know. Doesn't matter, you don't gotta clean it off, it'll decay eventually. So I'm going to need for next episode hardened clay, lots of chests. I'm probably going to build up the structure a little more just to get a general idea. I should probably go to the nether, or go on a mining trip rather, so that I can get the netherrack as a temporary item instead, because netherrack, as we all know, mines fast as shit. So when I want to clear it away to replace it with the actual texture for the wall that I want, that'll be easy to do, which is great. So I need to get to the nether. Really, I put like a whole bunch of those in. I have coal here, but I'm gonna need it. I'm gonna need it. That little cave that I discovered earlier turned out to be a... I thought it was just gonna end like right here, but then I went down and it kept going and going and going. There's some iron here. There's mobs this way. It keeps going. I think this is the entrance to an enormous cave system. I feel like if I keep traveling it, you know, if I explore a little farther down, it's just gonna lead to a dead end, of course. But that's definitely a first, just finding a cave in a one by one opening in the ground. And it's really close to my house too. Alright, and right before I finish off this episode, I just want to show you another thing that I found over here, which will be cool for future episodes. I believe it's over here. That. I've never seen a ravine end on low land like this. Probably because I haven't played Minecraft at all, really. I'm sure people have seen some cool stuff, but this, I think this is fucking awesome. Like, this is the coolest thing ever. I could, I don't know, get a waterfall going down here, or I could make a cool pathway that just goes right into this ravine, and ravines are great ways to begin mining because they expose so much underground ore and minerals. And oftentimes you can see a stronghold or mine shaft in most cases passing through the ravine. So that is cool. I'm really happy with this world and I'm glad it's turned out the way it has. I'm hoping that's a chunk error because I'm going to be over here for a long time if it isn't. This is the snapshot, so things can be a little fucky, which I understand. But, jeez. Well then. That is natural as it is. Looks like there's a jungle biome over here too, which is frickin' strange. This is weird. Rose. Well, it's also useful. There could be something in here. How big is this? It's a birchwood biome? Birch forest hills. Well, I can see the hill part. By hill, I mean right angle catastrophe. Got a cave down there. Looks deep as shit. Over here. Kill these pink dickheads. This guy knows he's gonna die. He's gonna run in circles. I don't know what that was. Okay. Oh, I love that green so much. Look, we got a swamp biome over here. This is fucking hilarious. Like, wow, this whole strip here got loaded in weird. This is great, actually. This is the most unnatural looking generation I've ever seen in the game. How deep is this? Oh my god. Oh my god, this is deep as hell. It looks like it goes down to bedrock. I can't really tell, but jeez. I think that this is more of a treat than it is an inconvenience. So we got this super deep lake here. Or square thing. I'm definitely gonna have to terraform the shit out of it so it looks proper. But that is freaking weird. Actually, I know exactly what happened. Before I started, I accidentally logged into my older world. Like, not my older world, my other account where it doesn't allow snapshots. So I loaded in 1.6, and I think I took a few steps forward, and it probably generated this on top of the old style biomes. And the result is this very weird looking edge. I wonder how far along it goes. Well, that's for another episode. Anyway, I will see you later, and take care. This is SirCatFlay signing out on episode 2 of Fantastic Minecraft.